anyways, getting down to the business. So y'all said y'all decided that y'all wanted to know what are 3 really good apps to use to do video editing and photo editing. So I'm gonna go ahead and I guess drop these little nuggets. Let me know if this is very beneficial. If it's very beneficial to you, please let me know, because I'm doing some research on the feedback that I get. So I would really appreciate it, because I love y'all. Y'all love helping me. I love helping y'all. That's why I'm telling y'all this. And I'm also giving away a bonus. So I'm not pretty much doing 3, I'm doing 4. So I'm giving away a bonus. If you would like that bonus, you got to stay through the whole video. Okay, that's the only way you're gonna get it. So the first app for you guys to use is going to be the InShot app, right? A lot of people are familiar with InShot, a lot of people aren't. InShot really benefits you if you're doing videos. So it lets you, hey Mike, so it lets you cut out, it lets you trim, it lets you edit, it lets you add background music, it lets you add stickers, as well as text, right? So captions, if you want to do any captions, things like that. It also allows you to do the proper ratio of your video. So let's say you do a regular video for a story, right? But you want to take that story and you want to put it on YouTube. Well, you can actually convert that to a ratio of a YouTube size, and you can add a background. It could be a picture, a color. It could be like the video itself in the background, whatever you want it to be. You can do that using InShot, and then it'll just convert it to the YouTube shot. I utilize it a lot because sometimes I make videos and I want them to fit on Instagram, and so instead of making it like that long video like I'm doing right now, it'll be like a 4x4, so it can actually fit on Instagram. And it really just depends on the video. So like, let's say your brand is maybe simplicity with some graphics, so you have a graphic background, you're able to add that. But let's say your brand is just focused on the story, the pictures, the videos itself with no graphics, then you can find a way to edit it. It's really about how you're doing it, how you're making it, how it's going to convey with your brand. And that's if, you know, from a business side. If you're just doing it just to do it, then pretty much just do whatever you like. But if you are doing it for your business and you're trying to cultivate your brand using pictures and videos, it's really important to make sure that whatever is on your background, you're making sure that it matches your brand. The next app is going to be VSCO. Yes, that is the name of the app. I don't even think it's like a name. Like, you can't just say it. You gotta like VSCO. That is a really, really good app for pictures. One of the reasons why I love it is because depending on the picture that you take, there's actually, when you import it, there's a section on it that will say for this photo. So, you know, the technology, it pretty much just reads the picture, reads the lighting in it, picks up, yeah, VSCO. It picks up, like, I guess like the contrast and everything, right? So when it picks it up, it automatically pops up and say, okay, for this photo, this is the filter that works best for it. I absolutely love it because some of my clients, they're all different. I have so many different clients that I work with. So when they're sending me pictures that I have to prep and, you know, make them look all nice and pretty, like they're not shot from, you know, just a phone, I have to make sure that they go well with the page. But sometimes I'm not really sure how to change the color. So if I have a very difficult picture that I can't just eyeball it, I'll put it in VSCO and it'll automatically tell me, hey, this is the filter that will work best for it. It gives me a lighter option, a sun option, a darker option, whatever you can choose. But I think that's a really great one. VSCO also does a really great job with doing slideshow animations with like adding graphics. So if you pull it up and you kind of start playing with it a bit, there's actually some tutorials on there. So of course I'm not going to give you the tutorial because they do it for you. So if you pull it up, you're able to go on it. Tara, you're not late, just you good, sit there, just sit. You be doing too much, just sit. But yeah, so if you go to the app will give you like tutorials. They also have, it's kind of like a social media within itself. And so you can post to your like profile, or you can actually see other people's profile. There are people who are pros at this app, and I like to look at their pages for inspiration. So if you're kind of just stuck on, I'm not really sure where I'm going with this, definitely look at other people's pages for inspiration. It helps, trust me. I done got some great ideas and some great pointers from other people's pages. I don't know why I can't find my words. All right, so the third one, but it's not the final, because remember in the beginning I said I was giving y'all a bonus. Y'all gotta stay through the whole video to get the bonus stuff. So the third one is Photoshop. Specifically, right, had to make sure I said that correctly. Specifically, we're going to be using the Lightroom app, right? It's LR. That's the icon. The icon is like black and kind of like a tealish green color, and it says LR. It's the Photoshop Adobe Lightroom app. This app is possibly one of my favorites, not just because I work in Photoshop, but because it is probably one of the most convenient photo apps that I have, because I can go in, I can automatically set my settings. It'll make the picture what it needs to be without me doing much to it at all. If I need to make some changes, I can do so. It also has some great presets like filters. Now, this is one thing I love about Adobe Lightroom. If you guys ever see, and I'm not sure if you see the ads, I know it pops up on my end because I'm in the industry. However, if you ever see an ad where it's like they're selling a preset package, right? It's like, hey, we'll sell you this filter package for like 20 bucks. If you're not familiar with any Loox, I guess that's how you say it, it's Loox. They're actually running a special. You can buy 2, get 2 free. And they are automatically, you can actually automatically put them in Lightroom, and you'll have some great settings. I bought a couple packages. I bought like airy, home, nature, and I think it was like onyx or something like that. Either way, they pretty much, I got them into my Lightroom, and y'all, when I tell y'all to put it in was super easy, to set it as a preset was super easy. So when I may have a customer who, for example, their photos are on the darker, edgy side, right? I could go straight to that preset. That filter literally brings it up. Y'all ever go to like those blogger pages and they all look like they're using the same filter, or they have so many different pictures but they have a brown hue, or they have so many different pictures but all of their pictures have a pink hue? Where that's what they're using. They're using those presets. They're not doing nothing fancy at all. It's not fancy, y'all, I promise y'all. What they're doing is they're using a filter that they bought, and it has 4 different filters in the package, and the filter is actually editing the picture for them to match the aesthetics that they're trying to reach, right? And so that's why you see they have that flow. And so a lot of times, some people, they aren't using the same filters. I think that it's nice for certain people when they're using those aesthetics, because let's be honest, when you're in the business world, if everybody's page is doing the aesthetics with the browns and the pinks and the natures and all of that, it looks so fake. There's no authenticity, right? So that's why a lot of people's brand, depending on your brand and your industry, you have to figure out what works for you. If you don't know, you're more than welcome to book a consultation with me, and we can set up a strategy session and we can kind of go over what you need to do and what you don't need to do. So it's okay if you don't know, I will teach you. Okay. So yeah, and those are the 3. Now there is a 4th bonus one, right? I'm not sure if you guys are made aware. If you're not, right, something that is kind of like the trick of the trade, Instagram stories. So the trend right now is a lot of artists, they're making story filters, and you can actually save those story filters. So if someone is using a filter that you like, in the top under their name, it'll say what filter they're using. If you click it, Instagram will say, would you like to try this filter? Click try it, and it'll automatically save to your filters at the bottom. So then when you go to try to take a picture, you can actually click on that filter. I think it's on like the left hand side, but you could click on that filter and it'll automatically pop up. There's so many. Some people they have like filters where it's like the games and stuff, and then some of them have like the blinged out filters, but they're actually like photographers and people who are in the editing world that actually make those filters. And there's a few people on Instagram. You have to search them because it's really a lot of them. What I'll do is I'll get like 2 of them and I'll put them somewhere in the comments. But if they actually have a full, like their Instagram page, there's a link where you can click on that filter and all of the filters that they've created. And these are from professionals, right? These are from actual professionals. So these professionals are creating this. And when you click on it, it'll automatically save to your page. And then when you go in, you can take the picture from your story using that filter. Now it's very tricky because sometimes you have to take a live picture in order to use the filter. I haven't seen yet where you can use a regular picture yet. So sometimes you may have to go in and use your camera from your Instagram. That's really the only downside of it. Like I would love to just upload a regular picture and then use a filter. They haven't really upgraded that yet, but I'm pretty sure with some update they'll probably be doing it soon. It's only so many pictures that you can do that it's only so many filters, that will actually allow you to put in real like update pictures and then use that filter. So yeah, so that is the bonus. Thank you, Mike. I'm glad that was a good bonus. So thank you guys for joining my live. That is 3 apps, and that it gives you tricks and trades to Instagram videos. I mean, not just Instagram, but like pictures, video editing. If that helped you, please share this, okay? Tara, just watch it again, girl. Y'all, she be working me, y'all. My friend be. If I ever get gray hairs, it's because of her. All right, I'm just letting y'all know. But hope this was beneficial. Like it, share it with your friends. Hopes it helps. Love you guys. See you later.